Welcome, everybody. We're here today to talk about what is best for you, the photo manager in training or becoming a professional photo manager. What are the differences? And we're going to explore those. And then we have a special first 5 days of May offer, which we don't do very often, but I decided, why not? Let's jump into May because it'll be here tomorrow. So So we have two ways now for you to join the photo managers, either as a pro who knows that you would want to start saying, no, I really know I want to start a business, or we added a new level in January called photo managers in training. And that was the result of a lot of feedback we got over the years from people saying to us, how can I possibly start a business organizing someone else's photos when my own photos aren't organized? Or they said, hey, I joined the photo managers to get my own photos organized, but I'm overwhelmed and intimidated by all the training and the conversations and experienced members. Maybe I'm kind of that imposter syndrome. Maybe I'm not really ready for this yet. Or we get a lot of questions like, I really don't get, what does a photo manager do? How can I learn if it's right for me? Or I just want to get my own photos organized. And I'd love to be on a journey with other people doing the same thing because, honestly, nobody organizes their photos in a weekend. So any of you that are thinking, or people have this idea, oh, I think I'll, today would be that project. And it's months and months and months. It's a long process because we didn't take all those photos in a weekend either, right? So all of this led us to realize that we should create this new membership level with just one goal, helping people get their own photos or family and friends photos organized while deciding if they want to turn that skill into a career. Since we launched that in January, we have over 100 people who have said yes. We didn't really know what the response would be, but it's been wonderful. And we're learning a lot. We believe it's a game changer for people. And we've had a number of people who have already upgraded to becoming professionals. And I think others who may have decided, oh, I made the right decision. This is where I belong. So before I go any further, I want to introduce myself. My name is Kathy Nelson. I'm the CEO and founder of the Photo Managers, author of 2 books, Photo Organizing Made Easy, Going from Overwhelmed to Overjoyed, and a business roadmap for professional photo managers, everything you need to know to get started in a business. But more importantly, I'm just passionate about helping people tell their family stories through their photos, videos, and keepsake items. So before we jump into the differences between the two, I always want to ground us into why this matters in the first place. Like, why is there a need for professional photo managers? Why are you even considering organizing your own photos and videos, right? I often tell people that the idea of organizing photos is like watching paint dry. It's just not that exciting sounding, right? But that's not the why. That's the how. That's what we do, because the why gets us to that in all of those, not all of those, but in a handful of those photos are stories or memories, their connections, their historical information. It's so much of that, right? We take videos and we take photos to tell the stories of our lives. We save our kids' artwork, baby's first shoes, a favorite blanket, our grandmother's treasured teacup, right? Because they connect us to our history, our family, our memories. Today, we just have too many of these things, right? We have too many printed photos. We have too many slides and negatives from the past, trapped in fading albums, boxes, or bins. We have old home movies on media formats that we just can't watch any longer. Who has a VCR or camcorder anymore? And our digital collections are just a mess, right? They're located in maybe in Google Photos and Apple and maybe Dropbox. And I don't know, you tried a new this thing and this came along and that app and they're just everywhere, right? No one wants to take the time to go through all those photos to find the few that mattered. And that's what professional photo managers do for their clients, or you're going to be doing this for yourself. But remember, the reason is it's so powerful to get those photos back in a way that you can tell a story. You can see photos that you hadn't seen or hear your parents or grandparents' voice for the first time on an old video format. I mean, it's just so powerful what happens when you actually, what happens from the how to the why, right? So let me answer these first questions I posed earlier. How can I start a business organizing someone else's photos when my own photos aren't organized? I know, and if you want to start a business or add this to your existing business, that's not going to be a problem. Many of our members joke about their own photo collections because they're too busy helping others. I personally even hired, she's there in the, actually, that's actually Holly there in the teal. I hired Holly to help me with my photos this past summer because my son was getting married and I was too busy to do the work myself. I wanted to create a photo montage of his life and his fiance, and the photos need to be scanned, sorted, organized, and added to a slideshow program with music. And there was no way I was going to get that done. So yes, you can start a business without your own photos being organized. Plus, starting a business is about a lot more than just organizing photos. It's about pricing your services, marketing, creating workflows, and setting yourself up for success. Other people say, I joined the photo managers to get my own photos organized, and I got overwhelmed by all the training and maybe this like kind of an imposter syndrome. And that would be true because our focus is actually helping hundreds of professionals around the world build successful businesses. That's why we host webinars on topics such as budgeting, marketing, pricing. We have an we have an annual educational conference, and we introduce our professionals to exciting new technologies and companies who want to partner with them. So if you've joined excited to get your own photos organized, you would probably start to feel overwhelmed by all of that. So the best choice is going to come down to you answering these series of questions. Take a moment to just think to yourself, true or false. First question, my photos aren't organized, but I know I want to start a business helping families and businesses tell their stories with their photos, videos, and keepsake items. True or false? I am unsure if I want to start a business, but I do want to get my photos organized so I can share my family stories. Number 3, I already have a business and I want to add photo organizing as a service, but I need training and pricing and workflows and operations. 4, I'm looking to earn additional income part-time or full-time doing work that is meaningful and creative. And last of all, I feel better knowing everything first before I'm comfortable telling people about what I do. If your answers were mostly true, then you're a perfect fit for our professional community. If your answers were more false, then you belong in our photo managers in training. And if your answers were maybe, I don't know, the year-long photo manager and training program is perfect because you can discover your answers and upgrade at any point. And we prorate your membership. So it's, we have it all the way by day. So you're not going to spend it's not going to cost you any more money to upgrade. I mean, you're not going to lose the money that you already spent in the first, in the photo manager and training. So what's included in our photo manager and training? It's a 1-year guided curriculum that includes on-demand courses on printed and digital photo organizing and scanning, access to 22 skill building webinars, monthly email prompts, virtual work groups, monthly networking meetings, and support if you choose to transfer your skills to a business. So the training that is included in is digital photo organizing. Yeah, these are what's included in from our training library. Digital photo organizing workflow, how to select a photo organizing system, archival sciences, best products and practices, how to dedupe your photos, navigating insurance for your photo organizing venture, and different things like that. Those are what's included. I wonder, did I jump ahead, Isabel? No, I'm on the right spot. We also have many exclusive discounts that you will get from our partners. It's not all of our partners, but many of our partners. This is again for the photo manager in training. We have you'll get printing, be able to print photo books at a discounted price. You're going to have access to Backblaze, discounted Nix Play. So we actually we bring in many of the same discounts that our professionals get. Not all of them, but a handful of them to help you in your own photo organizing journey. We also give a lot of support and accountability. Who doesn't love a checklist, right? We've created a roadmap that will help you keep on track, ensuring you meet your goals. And like we also mentioned, we have a lot of roundtable discussions, times where you're going to get together and get to know the other people who are in the same journey that you are. Throughout your membership journey, you'll have opportunities to learn from the photo managers team and professional photo managers to learn about their career journeys. You'll grow in confidence if you decide if this is the right career path for you. In fact, one of the things that was recently asked by the group, the photo manager in training, was could they do a Ask You Anything series with professional photo managers? And so we put that out to our community. We got people who said, sure, I'll join a webinar like that. So it's a evolving curriculum as well as these new members and people in this training course have come in and asked for things. We're able to adapt quickly and provide, more and more of what people are interested in. So again, this is what's included: our 1-year curriculum, interactive events, our training library, our printed photo organizing made easy course, our how to scan photos, slides, and negatives course, support and accountability, and exclusive discounts. And it's $299 to join for 1 year. And you already save $158 on our most popular courses. Now, that is what you get for the photo management training. Now, if you're thinking about the professional membership, it has all of that, but significantly more training It includes certification, and the membership fee is $5.99, not $2.99. Because basically we give you a business in a box. Now, we don't send you a box, but we have what we call our 5 C's. We start with a core foundation, we provide credibility, community, competency, and collaboration. So I'm going to share briefly with you what I mean by each of these kind of topics. So education is really critical, right? This is our core value. It includes monthly training webinars and access to all of our past training webinars. For example, coming up in the month of May, we have how operation manuals and workflows save you time and money, how to create profitable slideshows, and managing entrepreneurial burnout. Those are the webinars that are included in it for our professional members just in May and early June. So every month we bring guest speakers, and those are all recorded. We also include our core classes, which is organizing your clients' printed photos, building blocks of digital photo organizing, photo organizing business foundations, how to scan photo slides and negatives, and printed photo organizing made easy. So the photo organizing business foundation course really takes you through all the steps it means to start a business. Like, do you set yourself up as an LLC? What kind of checking account? How do you find your clients? How do you know about pricing? It's really all about the business of being in business. And these are all available to you into our training vault. Now, a significant part of who we are is our community. Our overall philosophy is a rising tide lifts all boats, and we are collaborative, not competitive. We build community through our regional meetings, a private Facebook group, which is a 24-hour support hotline, monthly networking meetings, a membership, monthly roundtable conversations, and an amazing community of people that really help everybody succeed. We also host an educational conference every year with over 20 breakout topics taught by your peers, which are your excellent keynote speakers and the ability to connect with our partners and vendors. We just completed our in-person conference in Columbus to amazing reviews, and the good news for you is our virtual conference is in just 2 weeks. That's where we repeat the entire conference virtually for another 100 or so people who can't attend, just don't have the budget to travel to different places. All our speakers agree to speak twice, and many of the professionals who attended the in-person conference joined the virtual conference, maybe to rewatch a breakout or to catch the one that they missed. We have lots of time for networking. All our exhibitors come and have ways to present to you. We do it through Zoom, but also a fun thing called Go Brunch. We make it really fun and interactive. And so we do have an option in May that you can join for just $49. It's called a snapshot pass, where you get to pick just one of the breakouts. And we're going to talk in a minute more about what's involved in all of that. We also have professional certification, which established our professional certification to increase your knowledge and understanding of photo management best practices. Once you're certified, you get listed in our directory. People always ask how long it takes, but once you complete the course, which you can do in a weekend, it takes time to get a paid client project, document your process, and for us to check your credentials before you become certified. But this allows people to find you. It really has raised the credibility of the organization. Photos are deeply personal, and so having this professional certification really matters, and people take a lot of pride in it. So that's included in your membership. It can take some time, but again, it's another way, a level of accountability and credibility for you to be able to share with others. I also mentioned in the photo manager and training, we have quite a few partners, but really our significant partner relationships occur in our professional level, and these are growing all the time. You can view a sample by, checking out that QR code, but many companies offer significant discounts and really are interested and invested in having a conversation with you to help you with your clients and also to help you be better at your business. So professional membership includes everything that the photo manager and training includes, but it includes a really vibrant community, all the education and ongoing education, the additional courses, the building blocks of digital photo organizing your clients' printed photos, partnerships and certification. You have a choice to pay $175 per quarter or $5.99 per year based on what's best for you in your budget. And we would love to welcome you to either of these memberships. You can see a comparison of what's the difference between the two by going to the QR code there and again, looking at that. So I'll give you a minute for those who grab their phones, and here we are with QR codes these days, or you can type into your browser compare dash memberships. So our goal is to really guide you towards your goal. You want an organized photo collection for your families and friends, the photo managers and training level is a good place to start. You want to start a business for sure and start earning income, join at the professional membership level. There are way more clients than there are professional photo managers. This is a fast growing business. We're getting recognized throughout the world. We have members throughout the world, and everybody is getting really busy because not only is it a matter of helping people save their photos and things before disaster, weather extremes strike. Look what's happening, just this past few days. It's never now. Every week I can do a webinar and mention that. But also as people are starting to downsize, look for ways to curate their collections and things. Who wants all this? The next generation. All of that is they are looking to hire professionals to help them with those decision-making process. We also have a very active YouTube channel. So if you're interested in learning more about what we do, you can watch Career Advice from a Pro every week, or every month, not every week. Every month I've interviewed a different member. I ask the same 5 questions. How do you find your clients? Well, what made you decide to start a business doing this? How do you find your clients? What do you love about your business? What's something that's frustrating? And what advice would you give to anybody just getting started? It's a fascinating journey to listen to all the different people and all the ways that they share their experiences. This month, we did a family business, 2 companies that have started family businesses. So it's really a great way to have access to really listening to other members talk about their experience as a professional photo manager. All right. I hope I've kind of gone pretty quickly and kind of shared all this with you. And there's plenty of time. If you've got questions, please be putting them in the chat. We're going to come off this presentation in just a minute where I can answer all your questions in more depth. But we also mentioned that we would have a special offer. And so sometimes we need a little push. So this is our 5-day May Day special. If you join the Photo Managers in Training by midnight this Sunday, we will give you a free snapshot pass. So that's right, you can choose any breakout, plus attend all our keynote speakers, networking, and partnership presentations for free, or we'll give you $200 off the entire virtual conference. So again, that's if you join at our Photo Managers in Training. If you join at the photo professional level, you'll get 2 free passes, allowing you to choose 2 breakouts or $200 off. Now, just because of the interest in time, I'm not taking you through all the amazing breakouts we have, but there are topics for everybody at any level of where you are in the business and where you are even in your own learning journey. So you can see those on our website. If you go to our thephotomanagers.com and look at our conference drop-down menu there, you'll see all the different breakouts that you get to choose from. But what's really great, though, is the keynote speakers, the networking time, and the time to meet with our exhibitors as well. So you'll really get engaged in the process. If you can't make these most of that time, because it is Thursday to Saturday, everything is recorded, so you can go back and watch at any time. So those now, and for those of you who don't want to, not sure about either of those, we also have what we're going to call the buy one, get one free. So buy 1 snapshot pass and you get your second for free. So that's a $49 savings. So if neither of these appeal to you, you can do our buy one, get one free. And the way that you will do that is register for the snapshot pass, pay the $49, and we'll reach out to you and get you registered for your second breakout that you want to attend. So again, you have 3 ways to take advantage of our May Day specials. It's join Photo Manager in Training, get the free snapshot pass, join a professional, get 2, or buy 1, get 1 free if you're just not sure yet about which of this is good for you. All right, so at this point, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay, here we go. I'm back. Okay, everybody. Isabel, do we have questions in the chat?
None in the chat yet. So go ahead if you have any questions, add those. But I did receive a question by email earlier, which is about the income or the annual income for photo managers, both photo managers in training as well as professionals.
I would think photo manager in training, if you're that, you wouldn't be a photo manager necessarily in training if you're looking to do it as a business. You might want to switch over at that point because it's kind of making the assumption you're just thinking about it. So I wouldn't be able to talk to that. But certainly in the photo manager profession, we just did a survey. We haven't curated all the collection, but I think we've got over 400 members who have answered at this point, where we've never done like a real full survey about income. But we do know this. We do know that depending on, because we have members that are doing this part-time as a second career all the way to full-time, it's going to vary. But the members that are doing this full-time, usually within a year or two, are starting to hire either employees or subcontractors to help manage the volume of work. You'll make more money in terms of a full income is if you're growing it to that kind of level. And those members are reporting anywhere from $65,000-$70,000 a year, well over 100,000. They did not get there overnight. It's a process of building your business, getting your workflows in place, and but that certainly those are the higher level incomes. Down to more people that are doing it maybe as a second career, part-time and things. It really depends on how much work you're willing to do. And but we definitely have many members reporting, anywhere from 12, 15 to 30, $40,000 a year in gross revenue. And certainly that 30 to 40, $50,000 a year as a solo entrepreneur is certainly possible. But again, at some point, if you want to get into those higher numbers, you just can't do all the scanning yourself or all the home movie conversion or all, you're one person and you can't do, you need to have somebody doing some of the work. Maybe if you're out doing the marketing, somebody else is back at the office doing the scanning and things like that. Hopefully that answered that question.
We don't have any other immediate questions, but another commonly asked question would be, can you share a little bit about the startup equipment and costs?
Yes, that's another great. Yeah, thanks. I know, right? We kind of anticipate the question. So if you're a shy group for some reason, there's quite a few who on here aren't asking questions, but startup costs are fairly minimum, really. What the biggest cost would be, first of all, is if you're going to do digitizing, you're going to do scanning. That's kind of an easy entry in. Everybody has photos that need to be scanned. You're going to need a good flatbed scanner, maybe the Epson 500, which is the feeder scanner. There's different pros and cons on that based on different opinions. It's not meant for high volume scanning, but it can be a great starter scanner. But we do recommend the Epson V600, which is a great flatbed scanner. And so that's about $299 to $400, maybe $400. Camera scanning, a lot of people will invest eventually in camera scanning as their business gets underway. Not everybody wants to do home movie conversion, so that's an option, but it can be a good revenue stream. And then having a really good computer with the ability to, you'll be buying external hard drives. You're not going to be organizing your clients' photos on your computer. You're going to be using external hard drives. So really, those are minimal kind of costs. Probably education is really a big part of it. It's how do you really learn the skills, and then what software are you using?
And I just added a link in the chat for downloading a PDF that sort of goes through everything that Kathy just mentioned as far as startup costs and equipment. The next question from Michelle is asking, she sees that the virtual conference offers a $100 discount to members. Is the $200 you mentioned from the May special above and beyond that?
If you're a member, you'll get the 200, you'll get the membership fee minus 200. If you're
so the difference is non-members, it's $100 more for non-members to attend conference, but as soon as you become a member, you qualify for the member price. So it's $200 off the member price.
Right, yeah, because you have to be a member to get the $200. So technically it's $300 off of what you're looking at right now. Yeah. No more questions, huh? So hopefully I've explained the difference. No questions between the difference between photo manager and training and the professional level. Hopefully did a good job in explaining everything. So trying to think of any other anticipate questions that people always ask us that we haven't been asked here. But take a look, listen, it's a growing, like I mentioned, it's a very meaningful business. I just went through all the videos that we had testimonials from the conference about what people loved what they love about being a photo manager. And again, a lot of it is, even if you're doing your own photos, right? It's about saving those stories, sharing that legacy, finding the ones that you care about. Nobody wants to inherit, boxes of photos. They don't want to inherit all the negatives or slides. They don't want to have all the tapes on outdated media formats. They do want to inherit a photo collection that tells stories, that's meaningful and things. So those are the things that people really care most about. And that's what's most meaningful to people. We didn't mention a lot of members do photo books as a business for clients. If you're the creative person and you like doing that, that's another big membership fee component that's growing and people are doing. Again, capturing people's legacies and stories is also a significant part of what we do. So thank you everybody for your time today. We would love to have you join us. I hope jump on our May special. It's a great way to get and if you're not interested in joining on either level, take advantage or buy one, get one free. You can't go wrong. And there's great training out there, great classes. You'll gain quite a bit from any of those that you choose to attend. All great speakers. All right, everybody, take care.